This program is a Python 3 based program, and it is to show how many X11 colors and grays there are. Now I will say this is not all of the colors. There's a lot of colors that don't have hues, so this is all the colors that have hues, and it's many of the gray colors, but not all of them. Grays come in a range of something like from 0 to 100, and I'm going to go through these based on about 5 at a time. This is from an idea that I saw from John Zelle, and he wrote the graphics package down here that you can see, and we're going to import that graphics package. But first I should go back up here and say I also included a lot of information from these websites on colors, and I've used input from artists who group these colors differently than I might, but anyway, they're grouped as an artist would. So again, first we're going to import the graphics package from John Zelle. He did an excellent job. It's free online. It's under the GNU license. The next thing we're going to do is this window, this object is going to be our window, and we're going to call it all colors, and it's going to be 500 by 600. Then we are going to set the coordinates of that window. So the lower left corner will be at -2. That's the x coordinate. The lower left y coordinate will be -4. The upper right x will be 4, and the upper right y will be 13. Okay, there we go. Got that out right that time. Message is going to just be click for next. That'll be at the bottom of the window. You'll see that. And then we're going to draw this to the window. We're going to make that happen here. We're going to display 11 labels at a time and per screen, and what we'll do is we'll click, and then the next window will come up with a new group of colors. This is a list of color names. It's going to appear on the window and in groups of 11, as you can see here. There's going to be a grid that's 4 across and with numbers on them, and that will be the hues. So the hues range from 1 through 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll see that right here. So there's 88 total sets of colors that I have, and we'll start with a white grouping. Now some of these don't look white to my eye, but okay, that may be my monitor, my eye, and my lack of artistic training. So the list is called colors. It starts out with snow and goes through misty rose, and as you can see there are 4 hues on each one of these. Again, I'm only showing you the one that have hues. There are other color names that do not have hues, H-U-E-S, hues. Okay, then we go down to the red colors, from Indian red to fire brick. The pink colors, from pink to deep pink. Yellow colors, from light yellow to goldenrod. Blue colors, from light cyan to blue. Orange colors, from light salmon to orange red. Green colors, from chartreuse to dark sea green. And again, notice that all of these have 4 levels of hues, all of them. Purple colors, thistle to purple. Brown colors, from corn silk to maroon. Now, maroon doesn't appear brown to me, but okay, that's what they categorize it as. And then gray colors, and you can see the names. The gray colors have names. Some of them have names, and they all have numbered grays, so it goes from 1 to I think 100. Okay, the active code that's actually going to do this. First we have to set up our lists, and we're going to initialize the lists, and this is the X range. It's the matrix that we're going to create, if you will. That's the horizontal aspect of it. The grid is going to be initialized 11 at a time. Remember our labels num was 11. And the filler is going to be none, so it's going to be a blank. Then under numbers, we're going to, this is the anchor point right here for the numbers, and we're going to put these numbers at the top of the grid, and then we're going to draw all that to the window, and this virtually draws it to the window. Then for the Y, this is the matrix vertically, if you will, and we're going to create the anchor point for those text strings. Then we are going to draw that, so put the color names on the window on the left side, and again you'll see that when we run it. For X in range, so this is 4 across. This is actually going to create the 4 across, and what we're going to do is in the matrix we're going to stuff these rectangle commands, and so we're going to fill in these each, and we're going to stuff them in the grid under these coordinates. So the grid will have a series of these rectangle commands, so that when we execute it, when we actually come down here and view the colors, the computer will execute these rectangle commands, and you will see them come out as the color rectangles in the window. Okay, the grid XY, we're going to draw that. Okay, and then we return. So let's go down here to the last subroutine, the last function. Let's go down here to the last function, view colors. So we have number of colors equal the length of the color matrix, which I believe is 88. This is the index for the color counter, and we're going to initialize that. And so while we have fewer than the total number of colors, so until we run out of colors, we're going to execute this loop. For Y in range labels -1 to -1, so we're going to go through this backwards 11 at a time in the correct order, which is why I've done this thing here. Otherwise it comes out upside down. And then we're going to set the colors, and we're going to cut off the number at the end. So like blue 1, it won't say blue 1, it'll just say blue. And then we're going to set the colors to those lists, and then we're going to increment the I counter, so the color counter, by 1. And when all that's done, we'll stop and we'll wait for the mouse to click in the window, and when the mouse clicks in the window, we'll go to the next window. Okay, so that's that routine, and when it's done, it'll return. Here is the main program, and what it does is first it calls the setup program we looked at. It called the view colors, and then finally it will, when that's all done, it will close, and then it will print done, normal termination, so that we know that it went through the program normally. Okay, so let's push the button, see that it works. Okay, here's the window we talked about. Here are the 4 color hues that we talked about, and the color names down the side over here, and then of course the colors here. As we click, it goes through the colors, and yeah, they're grouped again per the artist's recommendation. So these are pink colors, and then beginning here yellow colors through here, and then blue colors, and so forth. A lot of colors, and then down to the gray colors. And these are many of the colors, probably 90% of the colors you can get using Python in the graphics using the X11 color set. Okay, well that was it for today. I hope you found this useful and interesting in your Python graphics programming.